In today's world of instant messaging apps, we all know of the dreaded read receipt. When you send a risky message and hours later you don't get a response, but the circular profile of your recipient has shown up next to your sent message, you know you messed up. But that's not the case for email. Email today is probably most used to sign up for other online services like Steam, Discord, and other things. But did you know you can use it to communicate with others as well? Most email services like Gmail do not have a read receipt functionality, which spares you the pain of being left on read. But today, I will showcase a prototype of how you know your sent email is read, with about 38 lines of code. The main concept of this prototype is images. So look at this HTML rendered page, which basically contains a photo. We can copy this and put it in our email text box and send it to our target. Once they open the email, we would know they have opened it. But how does this image help with figuring out when someone has opened your email? The idea lies in the code of the HTML rendered page. Here we see a simple HTML skeleton with an image element. Now if you know a little about HTML, you know that this image element renders an image on your web browser, but that image element needs a photo source from somewhere. Sometimes it can be a local file on your computer, but other times the source can come from the internet like an HTTP link. That photo source is the key to this read receipt prototype. Basically, we want to control where the source of the image is coming from. To provide the source of the image, we can set up a very basic web server like an Express Node application here. In this /photo route, we can return a photo file. On the HTML side, every time the image tag needs a photo, it will pull from that route on the web server. By controlling the web server, which is the source of the image, we have power. That's basically the gist of the prototype, but let's see in action. Here I have my web server running in my terminal. In the code, we can see that once the photo route has been hit, it will write some info like the time and the IP to a data text file. Next, we have here the HTML code, and the resulting rendered output of that code will look like this. I will copy my HTML rendered page and then paste it to my email text box. Notice that in my server logs, I actually got a hit because I rendered the image on my end, which is a good indication that it is working. I will send this email to my unsuspected friend, and once he opens the email, my little web server here will tell me. We wait a couple minutes and boom, here's the log. Ladies and gents, we got him. So you may wonder, why would we do this? Besides pulling a prank on my friend, which I messaged him promptly after the demo to let him know he just opened his email, this is very useful for marketing purposes. If you're a corporate entity, this is a perfect way of knowing if your promotional emails are being opened by your recipients. What I showed you is a very primitive and prototype way of doing it, but a big corporation with a lot of cash can probably build out a more robust system of doing this read receipt concept. Who knows, when you click on a promotional email and images are rendered, there's a chance that it is tracking you without your knowledge. Anyhow, that's all the time I have. I hope you enjoyed this small prototype I made and learned a little bit about how it can be used to track your emails. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time.